Hello everyone, and welcome to my Y and Our American Tea Show official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Tuesday, October 29, reveals that Daniel Romalotti Jr. will be kept in jail while he waits for Christine Blair to work her legal magic. Christine has a lot of faith in her talents as an attorney, but getting Daniel released on bail could be trickier than she expected. Whether or not Christine succeeds, Daniel will go into panic mode. Once Daniel finds out even more proof was uncovered in his flat, he'll worry this frame-up could end in many years behind bars. Of course, Phyllis Summers has no intention of letting Daniel go down for a crime he didn't commit. That's especially true since Phyllis completely believes Sharon Newman is responsible instead. Phyllis will pick up her game for Daniel's sake on Tuesday's Y and R episode, which means Sharon will feel more pressure than ever. It could leave Sharon even extra determined that she had to permanently neutralize Phyllis' menace. Over with Nate Hastings, he'll open the door to Amy Lewis since she'll return to GC exactly like she said she would. Nate will receive some life-changing news as Amy confesses a fact she's apparently been keeping for years. If Amy was pregnant by Nate's dad, Nathan Hastings Sr. before she left town, then she might have had his baby off-screen decades ago. There have been rumblings about Nate maybe having a surprise half-brother, so we'll bring you updates on whether a family gathering might be in the works. Next, Victor Newman will maintain his own and defend himself against criticism. It's possible Victor will face more backlash over how he treated Lily Winters if Devin Hamilton Winters gives out additional complaints. Lily herself might blast Victor again as well, but he'll feel like everything will work out if Lily goes to work at Winters in the end. Victor could also face another round of criticism from Nikki Newman regarding his scheme against Jack Abbott, particularly if she gets a hint about his partnership with Diane Jenkins Abbott. On the other side, Michael Baldwin might detect trouble brewing if he finds out Diane and Victor have a partnership instead. No matter who criticizes Victor's judgment on Tuesday's broadcast, he'll make it plain that he's the boss, and whatever he says goes. Victor has many plans in work and will make good forecasts every step of the way. The Young and the Restless spoilers predict Victor may confront some unexpected curveballs in the future weeks, so stay tuned. The Young and the Restless spoilers update for Monday, October 28, states that Nikki Newman will stop by the Abbott mansion with concerns about Jack Abbott relapsing back into addiction patterns. However, Jack will vow he's not going to lose his sobriety. Since Nikki will still have some anxieties, Jack will swear to stay away from medications and will intend to get in touch with his sponsor. Nikki will still want to help somehow, so Jack will ask her to convince Victor Newman to back off Kyle Abbott. Jack will confess that Victor is the man behind Glissade and that he's been influencing Kyle against him. Jack will also reveal this all dates back to the night he scared Nikki into treatment. Nikki will be shocked since Jack saved her life, so she'll march into Victor's office and press for a full confession. Instead, Victor will remind Nikki that he told her to stay away from Jack. Nikki will defend her friendship and insist she was providing Jack comfort, so Victor will whip out his hanky and pretend he's touched. Although Victor will emphasize that Nikki needs to remain clear of Jack, he'll also mock her closeness with him and act like she should just move in the Abbott mansion. Once Tracy Abbott arrives at Diane Jenkins Abbott's suite door, she'll struggle to understand how Diane and Jack's romance broke apart so rapidly. Diane will seem fed up with having to prove herself and will refuse to apologize for being ambitious, even if it means losing her husband and son. Tracy will start to see Jack's point, so she'll return to Jack later and basically declare she's seeing Diane's selfish side now. In the park, Kyle will confide in Claire Newman and ask if his mother's love for him was ever true. It'll be hard for Kyle to go back on childhood memories as he used to consider Diane his best friend. Claire will feel that love is still genuine and will think there's room for Diane in Kyle's life again. Despite all the issues, Claire will remain enthusiastic about Kyle healing his shattered bonds with both Diane and Jack. Claire will also speculate that maybe once Diane felt backed into a corner, she affirms things that weren't true in a fit about Diane's agenda just won't really stack up to Claire since she saw the affection for herself. Back in Diane's suite, she'll receive Victor's call and wonder if he's on board with punishing Jack. Victor will affirm he's interested in teaming up, so Diane will claim she wants payback, no matter who she harms in the process. Downstairs, Phyllis Summers will shout about the cops railroading Daniel Romalotti Jr. and will try to prevent Chance Chancellor from handcuffing her son. I&R teasers predict Chance will threaten to jail Phyllis too if she doesn't stop, and when Christine Blair enters, she'll also push Phyllis to hush her tongue. Daniel will disclose he hired Christine as his attorney, but Phyllis will oppose and express her concerns to Michael Baldwin later. Phyllis will fret about her dispute with Christine and insinuate that her rival could throw the case. After Michael blows down that proposal, he'll also refuse to represent Daniel as this isn't up to Phyllis. That said, Michael will basically commit to monitor things and get engaged if need be. Once Phyllis says she knows Sharon Newman is framing Daniel, Michael will be doubtful. Phyllis will take her position, so Michael will warn her not to even consider about inventing evidence that points to Sharon. Phyllis won't think she'll have to concoct proof, since Sharon is the guilty party, not Daniel. We'll see Phyllis make a prediction about showing Sharon is responsible for Daniel's nightmare. Speaking of Daniel's nightmare, he'll seem glum as he gets fingerprinted and stands there for his mugshot. Daniel will be put in a cell while he waits for Christine to get him out on bail, so he'll be at a truly low place. The Young and the Restless spoilers predict Daniel's issue will get worse before it gets better, so stay tuned for updates on any terrible news that's still ahead. Speaking of Daniel's nightmare, he'll seem glum as he gets fingerprinted and stands there for his mugshot. Daniel will be put in a cell while he waits for Christine to get him out on bail, so he'll be at a truly low place. The Young and the Restless spoilers predict Daniel's issue will get worse before it gets better, so stay tuned for updates on any terrible news that's still ahead. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comment below, and if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I will see you guys next time.